Hello everyone and welcome back to Vintage Story. In the last episode we left off in a pretty sorry state. We just finished our second day and we are very damaged, we are starving, we have, what's it called, drifters outside, we have just fended off some wolves. So yeah, the start of this episode might be a little bit hectic. So without further ado, let's get into it. And we are back in the game. As you might be able to hear, we have some drifters outside and we are taking constant damage because we are actually starving. So if you don't mind, I'm going to open and run outside. There we go. And look for berries as fast as we can. Because we really need to find some food as soon as possible. Oh, there we go. Some blackcurrant that will stave off the damage for now. And we should also start looking for some healing items. We should be able to find some in the forest. That is usually where it can be found. And then of course we are going to keep an eye out for berries along the way. At this point, our fruits satiation should be, yeah, it's completely full. Also, this is rye. Let's pick up at least some seeds while we are here. Only two, that's fine. Another sinkhole. So, what we are looking for is a special kind of plant. It will stand out pretty well. Also, if we found resin, let's make sure we note down the location because later on in the game it's going to be quite important. So let's see, resin. Maybe make it this color instead. Sure. Let's see. We are looking for something called horsetails. Preferably without drawing too much attention to ourselves. Oh, that's just a deer, that's fine. Where can we find some horsetails? Another baby deer. Still no luck. They should be pretty numerous in forests, I think. At least we can find some. No, maybe. No. Come on. In my last world, they were all over the place. Oh, maybe I can see some in this way. Also, this is blue clay. Let's make sure we note down the location. This one, this color, blue clay. So, did I see correctly? No. It would be nice to find some of this plant because, as you can see, we are very damaged. We are slowly healing, but it would be nice if we did not have to sacrifice some satiation for it. Okay, I think we can call this little excursion a failure. Finally! Copper. Okay, so this is copper. This indicates that we have a subsurface deposit right here. Or we can call it a surface deposit because it's close to the surface, not deep down underground. And I think we might as well pick it up. Oh, we have quite a few. How many? 14. Oh, we have one more. Any more? No, I think that's it. Okay, in the beginning, we need at least 40 to properly get into the Copper Age. So we are almost halfway there. Let's see, we need to keep looking. We have another rift there, but now it's daytime, so the biggest danger this poses is getting too close to it and losing our sanity, but that's about it. Also, we should keep an eye out for resin. Resin is only available on pine trees and I think acacia trees, but this climate is not suitable for acacia trees. So here we can only find this on pine trees. Ooh, and we have a nice little ruin. And we have a hole. Let's make sure we dig things out so we can get down there. Let's see. I think I will take off this block. Yes. This is a torch holder. If you place a torch inside this, this will make it last for infinite amount of time. Oh, come on. This one. Come on, please, just go away. This one looks like it's empty. Well, it seems this place was only going to give us the torch holder, which is pretty nice, but you know, I was kind of hoping for a little bit more. Oh well. Oh, we have something more. Let's just dig down a little bit, make sure we uncover as much as we can. Yeah, after we reach actual stone, we can pretty much call it done. I think... oh wait, there is one more building. Yeah, up here. And we have a vessel. Let's see, what is this? Food. And it is rice grain. Very good. Yeah, I think... oh, wait, well, there's one more. A tool, vessel, which gave us a shovel and an axe. Very good. We are going to need replacements anyway, so especially for the axe. The current one is pretty damaged by now. And this is quartz bits. Honestly, should we mark it down? Quartz is... sure, why not? Usually quartz is not that rare, so might not be worth cluttering the map, but you know what, might as well. Quartz. But I'm not going to pick it up because we don't need quartz right now. We are looking for copper. And of course we are looking for horse tail too. And food and a lot of other things. I think over time the world will actually spawn more horsetail, because that is basically one of the only healing items we have in the game. So making it a finite resource would be kind of a bad move. Oh, we have more ruins over here. Let's see, is there anything under it? Doesn't look like it. We can move on. Okay, we have some food over here. Let's put things away that we don't need on the toolbar. There's just regular stone. Yeah, nothing interesting here. The thing about resin is that they only spawn on these trees, but they will not spawn on trees that we plant. So if we find a resin tree, we need to make sure that we preserve it. We are not going to chop these down. That is very, very important. If we chop down these trees, they will go away forever. And this expedition to find horsetail was a complete failure. Oh, and just as I say it, we have found some. This is horsetail. It's not too much, but it's more than nothing. Unfortunately, we only found 3 of them and we need at least 4. Oh, there we go. Here's the 4th one. So we need these horsetails, and as well, we are going to need, for now, we are going to need cattail reeds. Later on, we can use linen and things like that, but for now, we will have to use cattail reeds. Unfortunately, the ones that we planted near our house, it's pretty obvious that they haven't been regrown yet. There we go. So we have to find some more somewhere else. Also, I think I can see, yeah, some turnips. Let's break them down so we can claim the seeds. 3 seeds, very nice. We should also start moving some of these bushes near our house so we can use them for ourselves. Let's see. Wait. Is that? No. What is that? Sandstone. Okay. We are still on the lookout for copper. Anyways, here's the cattail. Okay, now we can take the cattail reeds and the horsetail and make some poultices. And our inventory is now officially full. Can we throw away anything? Maybe the soil, but I like to keep hold of it in case we fall into a pit, so we can use it as a way to build a ramp for ourselves to get out. And this is rye, which we should be able to harvest because we already have some. Let's see. We need to make some room for the berries. I think I will place down here so we can find it later. Well, we are not very lucky when it comes to finding copper. We only found one patch, but that's it. Wait. Oh yeah, we can't pick it up because our inventory is full. I think I will drop the cattails. Let's see. Okay, never mind. Let's just go home for now. This is blackcurrant, and we have redcurrant bushes in our inventory. So we can. The good thing about these red currants and the other currant berries is we can actually place them on top of each other. The other berry bushes cannot be stacked like this. There we go. Let's see. Let's organize the inventory. Put away the seeds, put away the copper, resin. This one can go back here. I think I will keep the horse. Oh wait, we can put it away. The foods I will keep on ourselves, and I will definitely make use of this torch holder. Because as I said, if we place a torch inside it, this will make this torch last for an infinite amount of time. So next up, we should be getting into pottery. We have some blue clay here. Right now we don't really need to worry about high temperature applications of clay, so we can just use blue clay. Fire clay is what we going to need for bloomeries and things like that, but we are very far from that kind of industry right now. Okay, we have 2 stacks, that should be more than enough. By the way, do you buy anything from us right now? As it happens, he will buy blue clay from us, but only for 1 gear, so I don't think it's going to be worth the effort. Next up, to actually make use of this clay, we are going to need to dig a couple holes in the ground and make sure that they are not too close to grass. You will see why. Let's dig 3 holes for now. 1, 2, and 3. These are going to be fire pits. And this is what we are going to use to fire our clay items. Because, as you might have guessed, we are going to make clay items, but they have to be fired before they can be used. Okay, I can hear some wolves in the distance. That's not good. Okay. Okay, let's pick this up. So I placed these blocks on top of the the pits to protect them from rain, because we are going to use fire to fire these clay items. And if it happened to start raining, that wouldn't be good, because it would put out the fire. Let's just clean up the grass before we start doing anything else. Okay, next up, let's do some pottery. I think... Let's see, what do we need? We will definitely need some bowls. We will need cooking pots. Crock pots, not right now. We will need at least one crucible fairly soon if we are lucky with copper. Flower pot, no. Ingot molds, maybe later. Right now it's not that important. Jugs, no. Shingles, no. I wouldn't mind to have a vessel. That would be kind of nice, because this is a storage item, and this one offers a lot more storage space than this one. And also, this is a food preserving place. If you place food inside it, it will last longer. Anvil molds, not important right now. And these are molds for different metal items. We are not at that point yet. And the watering can, we don't need any of that right now. So I think I will make one cooking pot. And yeah, 4 bowls. 1 crucible. Come on. Anything else? I think that will do. Yeah, let's just go for 2 ingot mold as well. So, pottery is very similar to the way the knapping works, except instead of taking material away, we need to build it up. Another good thing about this pottery system is that there is an option for duplicate layer. If you build a layer that is the same as the next one, you can use this option and you can just copy paste the previous layer like this. And this is our first crucible, but as I said, it's unusable right now. We have to fire it before it becomes usable. Okay, we have the unfired items ready. What we need to do now is put them in these pits. So we can put certain items, the smaller ones, right next to each other. The ingot molds are a bit bigger, so they have to go 2 by 2. And we have 4 more small pots. They can go in the same one. Come on, there we go. Next up, we need to stuff this hole with grass. There we go. After that, we are going to need to place some sticks on top of it, except we are out of sticks. It's already 7 o'clock in the afternoon, in the evening even. We need to be a bit careful, because I think the wolves actually went off this way after our last encounter. So let's keep an eye out for them. Also, it's very, very windy. If we had windmills, I would be very happy right now. But as it stands, all this movement among the leaves, it's just making me a little bit nervous. I think I will pick up these blackcurrant bushes. Yes, I did pick up one with flowering, so I did waste some growth time, but you know what? I don't really mind. Let's see, 14, maybe a little bit more just in case. I would like to get started with the firing before we go to bed. Okay, let's go for 20 and then we can go back. Okay, let's plant these birch seeds. Okay, let's quickly finish up the fire pit. There we go. Let's put this in our offhand so we can see what we are doing. And after the sticks, we are going to need a proper fuel source. Now, we can either use firewood or peat. The thing is, the peat burns a little bit faster and hotter. So if you use peat, that will knock a few hours off the overall burn time. After that, we can light these. And it's lit. And the thing is that the reason we got rid of the grass right next to these is because they will actually light the grass on fire. So if we don't want to start a brush fire, we should be keeping these areas clear of grass. Okay, that should be plenty enough. Okay, now before we go to bed, first things first, let's eat. Well, it's not much, but more than nothing. We can also throw away these flowers. So what I had in mind before we go to sleep is that, yeah, we can dig up the floor in the cabin. And maybe turn it into, what's it called? Packed dirt. That will prevent it from spawning grass and it will look a little bit better. At least I think so. Okay, all we need to do is place them like this, and that will give us packed dirt. And then we can just place it down like this. Okay, now this one looks a little bit more like home. So let's say put everything back where they belong. Okay, maybe we have no more room in the reed chest. That's unfortunate. Anyways, I think I will eat this rice. It would be better if we could cook it, but unfortunately the pots are still in the fire. Maybe I should have saved it, but you know what, it doesn't matter. So for now we are going to go to bed, and maybe tomorrow we can do some farming. And good morning. Now our health is back to full. Let's see, we can put down these red currant bushes. And let's make sure that our area is not haunted by wolves. It looks okay. So let's place down these bushes. These are not red currants, so we cannot... I think, yeah, we can actually put them on top of each other, but I think it's better if we keep them separate. It looks a bit better, I think. Also, let's make sure we keep the area around the fires clear of grass. So, let's see. Farming on this low fertility soil is not going to be very productive for us. So, but if I remember correctly, in the starting area we had medium fertility soil. That should be what we digging up right now. So I think we are going to go back to the starting area, dig up some medium fertility soil, and use that for farming instead of this one, because the nutrients in the medium fertility soil is much better. Much better. There we go. Also, during the editing, I did notice one thing. I really should have noticed it when I was playing, but I was distracted by other things. Before we dig up the medium soil, we are going to go back to that big set of ruins that we ransacked in the last episode. You will see why. Also, we have a new set of ruins here. Seeds. Let's see, what is this? This is soybeans. Very nice. I think these are actually more suited for warmer climates, but I'm not going to complain. Anyways, we are going back to that big ruin. Okay, we have the ruins in sight. Now, let's hope that I have seen this one correctly. Let's see, which one was it? I think it was that ruin. Let's see. Yes. This, my friends, is Terra Preta. This is the best fertility soil we have in the game. Let's see how many we can find. 3 so far. Oh, another one here. And we need to make sure that once we place this, that is going to be a permanent farm, because after we set a piece of block to be a farm, if we break it, that block is gone. And Terra Preta is very precious. We are very well advised not to waste it. And I think, unfortunately, that is going to be it. Any more done? Oh, I think, yes, there we go. We have some more. Oh, very nice. 7, 8, 9. Can we go for 10? Maybe not. Yeah, I think that's it. Maybe some on the outskirts. No, doesn't look like it. It's all medium fertility soil right now. Well, since we are here, we might as well dig up these as well. 9 terra preta is extremely good for us. Not gonna lie, this is a very lucky find. In fact, it's so lucky that this is the first time this ever happened to me, that I found terra preta in the wild. And we have found a vessel forage. Some bamboo stakes. And that's about it. Let's go for 1 full stack of this medium fertility soil and then we can go back home. Okay, never mind. Our shovel just broke, so I think this is going to be it. I haven't marked down our home yet. Let's make sure we do that right now. Home, and if we have it pinned, it's going to be visible on the minimap as well. And also, I just did notice that I haven't marked down the trader either. So when we get back home, let's make sure we do that. Anyways, as you can see on the minimap, our home is now visible on the edge. We just need to follow it back home. Oh, that's a lot of chickens. We should be getting into some animal husbandry as well. But before we do that, we need to start farming, because the best feed for animals is going to be grains. And we can only get enough of that in good enough numbers through farming. Wow, that's a deep lake. Very, very deep lake. And what is that over there? Ah, it's just stone. Okay. There's no way we can explore this right now. Before we do that, we are going to have to make at least some lanterns. Lanterns are actually waterproof light sources. And we are back home. These are still going strong. We might be able to harvest these right before bedtime, I think. So let's see what we can do next. I think, should we go for farming right away? Yeah, I think so. Where can we put the farm? The thing is, making a farm will require some water. And right now we cannot move water, because for that we are going to need a bucket. And to make buckets we are going to get into at least the copper age. Because we are going to need metal tools to make a saw blade. And we cannot make planks without saw blades. Yeah, you know what? I think we are going to have a bit of farming right in front of the house. Yeah, so we are going to get rid of this low fertility soil and replace it with medium fertility soil. I think I will hold on to the terra preta for now. I think we can just hold on to it and wait for a better use of it, because right now medium fertility soil will be plenty enough, I think. We have a thunderstorm that way. Okay, this looks like a nice little area for farming. What we are going to do next, maybe leave a little small path going in the middle from the front door, and then we can start laying down the farm. We are going to leave an empty space like this for water later. It's basically the same as in Minecraft. If we put a water in here, that will make sure that the soil is actually watered as well. The way it works actually is that we put water in here, and that will make sure that we have 75% moisture on this tile, 50% on this one, and 25% on this one. I think for maximum efficiency, we should be going for 75%. So we are going to leave, we're only going to use these water holes to water the immediately adjacent tiles. And we are out of soil, but that's fine, we have plenty of space already. So what we are going to do next is take out our flint and make a hoe head. Attach it to a stick. And there we go, we have a gardening hoe. What we need to do now is till the soil. Now, if you look at this tilled soil, you can see on the top of the screen that right now we have 50% of all three nutrient types. N stands for nitrogen, P for phosphorus, I think, and K for potassium or kalium. Different plants are going to drain these nutrients at a different rate. And we are going to need to make sure that we are actually rotating our crops. So we are going to start, let's say, flax, which is going to drain the potassium out of the soil. And after they are done, then we can plant something else that doesn't actually go for potassium. And we can rotate our crops like that. Okay, I think this is plenty enough space. Let's see what we have in terms of seeds. Let's see, let's put things away that we don't need right now. So let's see. We have rice. We also need to make sure that we are paying attention to the cold and heat tolerances of these plants. Rice seed is very, very not resistant to cold. I am not quite sure that we can actually plant this right now, because during the evening it might get below 8 degrees Celsius, so I think I will hold on to this one. Rye. Now this one is a lot better. This plant can tolerate minus 12 degrees Celsius, but it's not really suited for hotter climates. It can only go up to 27°C. Soybean is middle of the road, and turnip as well. So I think we are going to plant the turnips. Oh yeah, also turnips go for nitrogen in the soil, in case you were wondering, and the soybeans are going for potassium. As for the rye, also nitrogen. Now the next thing we are going to need to do is take out the low fertility soil and build a little bit of a barrier. Because as it happens, animals can actually go and eat our crops, especially rodents like rabbits, raccoons, things like that. And we need to make sure that we actually protect our crops. We are going to need a lot more. Finish up this barrier. Oh, maybe we should dig around the edges of the barrier. Okay, we are starving right now. And we have wolves somewhere in the distance. Let's make sure we don't starve to death, so let's go for a bit of a foraging trip. There we go. Okay, we are no longer starving, but we are very close to it, so we should be looking for more. And also, I did see that our pit kilns have finished firing. So once we get back home, we might be able to... Oh. Wolf, 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 wolf. Please leave me alone. Please leave me alone. Thank you. Ooh, that was close. Anyways, we have finished firing the pit kilns, which means we can start actually using our pot and pans and everything that we just made. Unfortunately, we cannot really cook fruits right now. The only way to cook fruit is to make jam, but for that we are going to need honey, which we don't have right now. Oh, come on. Thank you. So, let's start another fire pit. Not fire pit, what's it called? Campfire. Or fire pit, whatever. 1, 2. There we go. If we light this fire, we can put this cooking pot on top of it, and then we can start cooking some meals. But we have nothing that we can cook meals out of right now, so we are just going to place down our clay items for now and wait for things to show up. Okay, next up we are going to need to make some kind of a gate for our garden. Yeah. For that we are going to need some logs, which we have right here. Perfect. Is it? Yeah, there it is. So we need to do this and then... No, wait. Do this and then this. Thank you very much. And now we have a gate. I think rabbits and other rodents cannot really jump up this high. except through here. Let's make sure we are not leaving any gaps. Okay, we are going to need a lot more digging, so I think I will make another shovel. Okay, I think this makes our garden more or less safe from animals. To be extra sure, we could place a fence on top of the dirt barrier, but I think we are going to be okay. If not, then we will find out, I suppose. Also, it is possible for animals to spawn on top of our house because there is a grass there. So I think we are going to get rid of this roof and replace it with packed dirt, I think. Okay, while we are sleeping, I will keep an eye on the temperature, and if we are not dipping below 8, then I will also plant the rice. But honestly, I am not all that hopeful. Okay, anything else we can do before bed? Let's see. I think we can finish up this soil. We are only going to need another hoe. Okay, I made sure to till every piece of land we have in here, just to make sure that we don't leave any room for rodents to spawn. In fact, I will plug these holes as well, just in case. Thankfully, it's easy to tell the medium and the low fertility soil apart, so we know what to avoid when we are planting. And we just used up all the gardening implements we had. But as it turns out, we still have grass on here, so yes, tomorrow we are going to need to make sure that we make some fences. But unfortunately, that will have to wait for the next episode because, yeah, we are over time at this point. So all that's left to say is thank you for watching. If you liked the video, you can leave a like, leave a comment, and maybe subscribe to the channel if you want. You can also join the channel through the memberships in case you want to give me a little bit more support. And thank you for watching, and until next time, I will see you later. Bye bye.